My name is Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you get to the next level. The next level in fitness and strength, in establishing winning mindsets, and everything from designing a winning supplement program and everything in between that. Leadership. So, I wanted to make a video about specifically online coaching. Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a coach in person and an online coach? Well, I've been coaching since 2003. One-on-one coaching since 2003. My first client, I won't get into it too long. Let's not get into who my first client was or how that went about. But since 2003, I've had my first client. And I got into it because I was selling supplements in Austin. And I thought, wow, if I could only help people full time, that would be the dream. So I'm living my dream. And I've lived my dream since 2003, so headed on 18 years, I think. I think the last time I did the math, it was 18 years. I don't calculate it every day. It's not my thing. It's after so many years, it's my reality. I often ask myself, like, what would I do if not coaching? And I can't come up with something else. Like, coaching and instructing it's inbred in me. Music would be another thing. That's why Muse is playing in the background, because music is so important to me. In any case, I asked myself, well, what's the difference between online coaching and one-on-one coaching or in-person coaching? And after all these years, like, one thing that I've noticed is the trend of coaching as a business coach or life coach, and these things, like, people sometimes see what I do and they'll say, well, me too, I'm also a coach. And that's cool. Like, I actually don't even care. I need to be more honest than that, I suppose. I mean, at my most deepest of feelings, it's like, whatever. Like, I think I know a real coach when I see one, I guess. Like Garrett J. White is a real coach. Brendon Burchard is a real coach. A real coach should be able to grab your attention and get into your head and say, like, focus here. Like, they're able to really help you dial in on perspective. Like, that is essential. Without that, without the ability to guide you through the thought and help you engage with that thought and really focus in on it, that coach is not gonna have an ability. Like, you think about it. You look at a great coach, like, let's say, I don't know if he's a great coach, but he coaches Tom Brady, right? Belichick. Like, I've sometimes smiled at the dynamics. Like, okay, on this last Super Bowl, or one of them, I think Belichick just got fucking angry. I think they were playing the Kansas City Chiefs, maybe, and the Kansas City Chiefs were about to win, and I think Belichick just lost his shit. And he throws his clipboard, right? And I'm just smiling, because Tom Brady's the GOAT. Like, I'm not a Patriots fan, dude. I'm not a Patriots fan. It's not my. You just know greatness when you see it. Like, guy's fucking winning, dude. Like, it's just shut up. Like, there's a certain level of respect that you give to the champ that you're just gonna give because he's winning. Like, you can't. If you're not on that level, then you can't even understand what I'm saying. Most people know what I'm saying, okay? Most people instantly get it. So anyway, I'm looking at the dynamic of Belichick and Tom Brady, and I'm like, okay. So a good coach will be able to see that dynamic, and they know that, the coach is in that guy's head now. Like, Brady sees that. They know there's a relationship between the coach and that player that is not seen. It's not necessarily seen. Now, anyone could understand it. Like, you see Rocky, and you see, Mickey tells him, get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. That's a coach. You get it? Like a coach can help a person tap into and access certain levels of their consciousness. And in that access, they're able to pull out more performance from that individual in the gym, in any setting. Like one of my coaches helped me, get my models out here for my channel. He didn't tell me what to say at all. My coach is nowhere near me. But he said, this is the framework. I'd like for you to work with this framework. Almost like salsa. Like I had a coaching instructor for salsa. Like you learn this. So it's, look, I'm gonna try to dance salsa to Muse to show you what I mean. You get it? My dancing instructor, her name is Rosie. She said, Jacob, I want you to learn the rules so that you can break them. Now, I got it immediately because I had danced in my life. Like I knew how to do hip hop dances, or I saw like whether it's Running Man or whatever. Just I had been around. Like I said, I love music. Anyway, I knew how to play an instrument, guitar, saxophone. Anyway, so I understand music. It's an integral part of my being. So I got what she said. Now going back to my coach about the videos, right? Who is an online coach, by the way. He said, look, this is the framework I want you to work with. Okay, so those are the rules, or the steps. Now, through that process, you will learn the rules, and then you can break them. Like, I'm pretty sure in this moment here, I've already broken some of those rules, right? And it feels really good to me to break those rules. Like, I'm not in those rules so much, but I know on some level subconsciously, or I can revert back to it. And in that reverting back to it, I can finish the video that I started. Like I'm 7 minutes in, right? I can finish the video I started because I have an overarching structure in my head of where I want the video to go because I did the framework. So in that same way, what does that have to do with online coaching? Tying this back into online coaching versus in-person coaching. I think that online coaching, if a person has no experience, I don't think he would be able to have done that if he didn't have real experience, let's say that, and the ability to work with people one-on-one, right? So I have a theory, my theory, while Simulation Theory plays by Muse, the album, is that if a coach doesn't have experience working with people one-on-one, they're going to have a limited ability to really help people get results in real life, and at this stage, I think I'm headed towards 300 videos, and I look back and I'm like, okay, what are my best videos? And I'm able to be honest with myself now versus like, okay, like why are people liking my stuff and whatever. And now I can look back at it and say, okay, I kind of see what's good, what's not. I can tell you right now, this video feels really good, Tim. Like I know I'm in a state of flow because shit's just coming out and it's real and it's authentic and it's raw. Okay? Whereas in the past, like I had to like stay on point, stay on structure, stay on an overarching structure. Okay? And so I know from the fruits of, and I think about who my coach is that helped me understand the structure of making videos. He does have experience working one-on-one with people, right? And the way he talks, like he's able to help break through sometimes chatter or clutter, or he's able to understand like what I must be going through, right? And whether it's like the heaviest of stress. Like I think that, for example, like I'm probably in the worst stress of my life right now. Like this is probably the heaviest stress of my life right now. Like seriously, it is. And here I am making a video. And so some people would say like, how is that even possible? How can you, like, look at me, I'm standing on one leg, going to say like, this is the most stressful time of my life, I've never been in more stress, right? And I'm smiling, like simulation theory is playing. I think that what it is that as much stress as I feel, like I have an injury, my dad's ill, just like family issues, like it's just like everything came down at once, right? What would make me be able to smile through that stress is the ability to be coached. Like I'm being coached out of it, but it's not like I'm just watching content and saying, okay, that's it, I'm out of it. No, like in many ways, a coach has to help you find your inner voice. Like at the end of the day, like a coach has to help you find your inner voice. Like they have to, because you're in battle in this life. Like you are, dude. It's just like, look, that's both the most exciting and scariest truth all at once. Like one of my coaches helped me, I'll give you an insight, like I'll show you what I mean. One of my coaches said, just a sentence, but now when you hear the sentence, if you're not ready for it, you could be like, whatever. But here's a powerful sentence. He said, when your fear and pain fuels you, that is when you know you're on point. Not in those words, but that's the idea. He may not say those words, but that's exactly what he meant. And I internalized that, right? So, again, do I have pain? Yeah, my left leg hurts, I'm sad, I'm stressed, I'm angry, yada, yada, yada. I'm raged, like I have all the human emotions coursing through me, right? And so, but I'm able to dial in and say, okay, what is needed of me? What is needed of me in my company to grow to the next level? What is needed of my consciousness? Like you can like stay down, or you can, as Rocky Balboa said, get up, your son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. Like, okay. You see, like sometimes you have to, like I was watching Elon Musk talk, right? And you see I'm giving you examples here like this. Like I know that works. Like I know that works because I've talked to people in real life. Like I know on some people, I fucking lost them. Like they think they're probably like, what the fuck, right? In theory, there is that guy that thinks I'm going crazy. Like he's all over the place. But the reason I'm breaking these examples is because I know enough people to know, okay, boom, right? And say an online coach that just is about marketing would not really understand that. They would not understand the real dynamic of coaching. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, because that was pretty vulnerable of me. Like I don't really analyze my own coaching on a camera. That's not what I do. But I wanted to give you an idea of the difference of like having real experience versus like just a coach that says he's a great coach and he's marketed and he's saying, I've helped people make all this money, or look at me in my Lambo. And it's like some of that is the marketing itself has helped them generate that image. And then there's like real coaches that know, like, dude, they know, like, dude, your people don't get it. Your people do not get it. And then you have to get in there and make sure that your people get it. Like as a coach, okay, I mean, look at my fruits. Okay, let's say I made a course on nutrition. And it's about macros, right? Basic stuff. But if people don't get it, and I can assure you, people mess up on their macros. They mess up on their calorie count. They don't want to deal with calories. I'm going to make a course on that because it's that important. It's not, does that make sense? Like there's a certain level of, but that's what you need. Okay, like a pro, what I can tell you about a pro, like from knowing what causes high levels of performance versus an amateur, is an amateur will fail at a fundamental and think the fundamental's stupid. Okay? And then Michael Jordan says, I'll never forget the fundamentals. When you try to forget your fundamentals, that's when your game bottoms out. So that's a see the difference, Michael Jordan. And then, so what I'm saying is, if I'm going to go into creating a course on nutrition, it's because it's a fundamental. So a real coach will help you with the fundamentals. Like, I studied the best coaches. I am a good coach. Like, I'm telling you right now, they will help you with fundamentals first and foremost. Above all things, drill, 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 drill. It's just, it doesn't mean, okay, like let's say for instance, like let's say I suck at my YouTube videos, right? It doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna drill them till I get it. Does that make sense? Because the fundamental is do the rep. Do the rep. Do the rep. Like, do the rep. 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 Mantra. 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 So the main difference between an online coach and a person that's only online and versus someone that has both online and offline experience is they're more willing to do the work of actually working with people. They actually know what people are, I guess, in their human nature. Like, they understand, like let's say for every Tai Lopez, right? Like, let's say he has all these cells, right? How many of those people are gonna get to his level where I don't want to pick on Tai. Everyone picks on Tai Lopez. It's like, it's hard to explain. Like, okay, well, Grant Cardone, I could tell you, like, his experience, you could feel it. Because all of those years in sales and like his fucking gray hairs and his intensity and feed the beast and like all of his insanity, you could tell comes from like developing this thick skin in the game, right? And like, you're not gonna stop that beast, right? And he happens to coach. You get it? That's kind of the main thing. So me as a coach of 20 years, like, I could take this camera and going through the most stressful time of my life, I could tell you I trust the process so much that I will get in front of this camera and create a video, and it'll be about the difference between online coaches and people with experience, like if versus only online versus online offline experience. And that's it. It's like, it's this graininess. I can't explain it fully. It's like a very earthy graininess that you sense, and you might think I don't have it, but I don't even care. Like, it's like, I know I've done it for 18 years, so I know. And then some people like I think if you're just online coach, you're just gonna try to be like real glitzy, real glammy, and sort of like just say the talking points and buzz points, have your all shit scripted out. Like, it's like, you know, on some level, it's like, it's called like success porn, you know? It's like success porn. But if you really want to get down into the nitty gritty of it, like I've done like Warrior's Way, right? Warrior's Way is a real coaching program. That's a real coaching program. Just meditated before this course. I've done like 200 stacks on triggers. Done like my green smoothie every day. There's like energization. You do energy exercises every day for exercise. You reach out to your family. You develop a relationship with the opposite sex, etc. So you're actually like keeping track of things, and then it's about creating content online, which this is an extension of that, right? So it's like a real coaching program. The only difference between that program and, let's just say, something that's not that, is that other programs seem very theory-based, like even when they don't want to seem that way. Like, I got Tai Lopez's social media program, and it's not that it's crap. It's like, it felt like a little bit of a hustle, and where Warrior didn't. Does that make any sense? But that comes from Tai Lopez being more of a marketer and not so much of a coach, where Garrett was more of a coach. Like, he really wants to stand by it, and he wants you to fucking feel his like masculinity and be like, that's what I'm about. You get it? So like, a coach is more that. Like, they're more about it. They're grainy. They're more raw. You're gonna feel it. Like, they speak from their heart more. They're just, a coach, dude. I can't this is crazy. I don't even know. I'll maybe put this video up. I should. Anyway, I've done my best to explain it to you. The reason I don't have like my little templates, I don't like analyzing coaches, because it seems like there's a little bit of a cheap-handedness, it looks like. But I'm telling you from experience, from buying coaching programs, Grant Cardone's, Warriors Way, Brendon Burchard's, Tony Robbins, like, I can tell you a good coaching program. Does that make any sense? It's not. And I'm a coach in real life, so I could tell you, and I bought Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez stuff, it's okay. Like, it's okay at best. Anyway, I'll let you go with that because I'm running out of time. Bye.